Hello. Yes, we welcome you back to PSSB, Physical Sciences Silver Bullet, and it's me, Richard, here. Okay, yes, we are still continuing with this chapter, Grade 10 Electrostatics. And this question comes, it says that fill in the missing words in the passage below. Okay, what do we have in the passage? The positive protons inside the nucleus do not move. It is only the negatively charged dash outside the nucleus which move. So what are those negatively charged particles outside the nucleus? We know them. They are electrons. It is only electrons which move. Protons do not move. Okay? The movement of electrons from or to the objects creates charges on objects. So all charges, whether positive or negative, they are created by movement of electrons. Okay, let's look at here. When a neutral or the neutral object gains electrons, it becomes that charged. So when you have an object which is neutral, neutral implies that the number of protons and electrons are equal inside the atom. So if you gain electrons, what charge do you get? You have to know that electrons are negatively charged. Yes. So if you add electrons to a neutral object, what does that mean? That you have more electrons than protons, and the object becomes negatively charged. So when the neutral object gains electron, it becomes negatively charged. Okay, why? Because the number of dash are more than the number of dash. So which are more? The number of electrons are more than the number of protons. Okay. Yes. That's the reason why they become negatively charged. Okay, then we proceed. Meanwhile, when a neutral object loses electrons, when you have an object which is neutral and it loses electrons, it becomes what? It becomes positively charged. Because, why? Okay, remember they are equal. Now the electrons have been lost. So which ones are more? They have more number of protons. Yes. Because the number of protons are more than the number of electrons. So that is that. So every time you see an object which is positively charged, what comes to your mind? That the number of protons are more than the number of electrons. Another aspect you have to know is that if it's positively charged, it means that it was created by taking out electrons. And the reverse is true for negatively charged objects. When the object is negatively charged, what does it mean? That it has more electrons than protons. And another aspect is that it was created by addition of electrons to the object. Yeah, so comes this question. It says, when insulators are rubbed together, exchange of electrons take place. The material which loses electrons become what? Becomes positively charged. Meanwhile, the material which gains electrons becomes negatively charged. Okay. Then comes this question. It says that write the name of the process of charging objects by contact or rubbing. Yes. What's that process called? We call it triboelectric charging. And with that, would like to thank you for your time. The channel is PSSB, Physical Science Silver Bullet. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, to comment, to like, to share. We are simply the best. See you then. Bye-bye.